We gotta answer the chat. All right, Skittles. Skittles is interested in the DBZ stuff. Skittles, the first thing you have to understand is that you were born in the wrong era. You will never experience the 90s American boom of anime. You will never be alive during the time period that Sailor Moon, Outlaw Star, and Dragon Ball Z were airing on Cartoon Network's Toonami block. You know why? You're just too young. You're just too young. I can say some fake shit like you're a fucking cuck, but no. Honestly, it was just because you were too young. You didn't experience the good shit. And honestly, stop. Look, John's trying to say some shit. People here did not experience the good shit, not because they're too young, but because they were cucking. Honestly, Willy was cucking, cause Willy's not into DBZ. He's not into Rurouni Kenshin. He's not into Cowboy Bebop. We're into K-On! Right here. We're into the motion. I love K-On! I think K-On's one of the greatest. Look, stop talking, John. Look, I'm commentating right now. You need to stop talking. K-On! Is sick, especially compared to the manga. I saw a fucking comparison to the manga to the anime. The manga is trash. Don't even read the manga. We're watching the whole anime in Japanese. Look, everyone knows Sao-chan is best girl, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about we're talking about in the whole series, not in the band. In the band, it's either Mugi-chan, which is objectively best girl, or Mio-chan, who is fucking bae. Okay, look, John's trying to interrupt me. Look, Skittles, I'm gonna talk to you directly. You weren't even around. You might have been alive, but you weren't around during the 90s anime boom in the West. You weren't around during that Toonami block where they showed Outlaw Star, Sailor Moon, the original dub, not the 2014 remastered dub, which is so much better, and Dragon Ball Z Ocean dub. Cause look, I know when you watch anime, it's in Japanese. It's the original version. We didn't have that. When I was your age, you're like, what, 5 years old? When I was 5 years old, we didn't have access to the internet. We didn't have the Japanese dub version. Hold on, I gotta update this score. Because I know Willy's about to yell at me, saying that I'm talking about Dragon Ball too much. Who won?
Not me.
Mura. Look, try this shit out.
Hey, let me get this me. Even though I want to run that back so bad.
Look.
Alright, I can say it.
Sailor Moon came out before Dragon Ball Z, and Sailor Moon was a pretty big hit because not only because, you know, they were showing girl power and all this cool action, because it was just sick, dog. It was just sick. Everyone knows Sailor Moon was sick when it first came out. It was sick, right? Dragon Ball Z, stop talking to me. Dragon Ball Z, the first 53 episodes in the Ocean dub, which were heavily censored, were still sick. Because in America, we didn't get this daily, Monday through Friday, sick-ass action show where shit happened. It was always like, yo, Power Rangers, villain of the day. We're just going to get, you know, this guy is a cuck, but he gets beaten in the same episode. We got Vegeta-sama. We got Raditz, Frieza-sama, the Ginyu Force. But we only got the first 53 episodes of the Ocean dub, which was actually 69 episodes in the Japanese version. Look, no, I know the lore. Look, everyone's looking at me like, yo, no one knows. But look, honestly, look, I gotta fact check this. It's either 64 or 69 episodes of the Japanese. We're gonna go with 69. Look, bruv.
If there are only 64, would you personally do the other 5 episodes?
Look, stop. Let me finish. Between like 99 and 2002-ish, they just replayed the first censored 53 episodes on Toonami, and we were like, yo, I got the biggest boner for Vegeta and Goku. They left the cliffhanger off Goku arrives on Namek and he's about to fuck up Raccoon and Jace and Birder. But they fucking were like, yo, we don't have the budget to do the ocean dub. After they fucking replay this shit for like a billion years, they were like, yo, look, Toonami told Funimation, yo, Funimation, this is the sickest show of all time, but we need more. We need more in English. Because look, it's still in the early 2000s. Japan, we fucked them in World War II. We fucked them in World War II. They're fake. They're fake news.
That's how anime happens.
But we need that shit in English. But I know you don't have the budget. Everyone knows Funimation does not have the budget to go back to Ocean Studios to re-record my boy Brian Drummond as Vegeta. Everyone knows they don't have the budget. So they go in-house to Texas. Dragon Ball Z in-house. They get Bruce Faulkner on the music. We get the Faulkner score, which everyone knows. The Majin Vegeta theme on the piano, starting on the piano, is sick as shit, right? The stream said something. I don't know. I'm not even going to listen to you. I'm going to just go on. We get less censored version from episode 53 censored, 64 uncensored, to the end of Z. We start with ending the Frieza saga on weekdays. We air that Monday through Friday. Once the Frieza saga is done, we got Garlic Jr., my boy. And look, I have personal gripes about Garlic Jr. I'm about to get into. Look, Skittles, you know about this shit, Garlic Jr.? Garlic Jr. was introduced in a movie that takes place between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And they do a whole arc where he comes back from the Makio star. In English, in Japanese, it's called the Makio planet. Everyone knows it's actually a planet with real inhabitants. If we accept the Garlic Jr. arc, which is filler, Taylor's mad at me because I'm going on a rant. The Garlic Jr. arc is filler, but to accept it as part of the Dragon Ball Z canon, you had to accept Dragon Ball Z movie 1, The Dead Zone, as canon, but there's a clear plot hole where Krillin sees Gohan, and so does Piccolo, and he's like, oh, that's your son, Goku, I'm gay and a faggot. But then in Dragon Ball Z, episode 1, Krillin's like, oh, I've never seen you. So you have to just accept the plot hole. Or Krillin has seen my boy in the movie because, you know, after the Cell arc, no, it wasn't after the Cell arc, it was after the Frieza arc, they make the Garlic Jr. saga real. In the anime only. I updated the score, it's cool. Bruv. So we got the sick ass ocean dub, which supposedly people are like, yo, there's high quality actors, but honestly that shit was trash and dumb to smoke. We get the Funimation dub, which is pretty bootleg. They're just trying to imitate the ocean dub actors. But bro, after the Namek saga, they went to the Cell saga and it just was really bad. The Cell saga, look, Adam's trying to disagree with me because he's never seen it in Japanese.
The English dub.
In the English dub, look, listen, look, everyone's trying to disagree with me right now. I have the headphones tangled in the chair. Look, the Cell saga is the worst saga in the original dub, by far, because when they went to release these on DVD, they remastered. They went and re-recorded the Frieza saga, but not the Cell saga. So Christopher Sabat, who voices Vegeta, Piccolo, and Yamcha, is still imitating Brian Drummond as Vegeta in the Namek arc. So Vegeta's fucking cucking. We got the new actors who are voicing 18 and 17 and 16 cucking. And you know, everyone's just cucking. But we got the Bruce Faulkner score, which makes up for everything. Adam knows because Adam told me he's like, "Yo, I'm rewatching DBZ, but I can't find the Faulkner score."
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
I got the Faulkner. I know where the Faulkner score is online. I can't tell you that on Twitch because that is against the terms and conditions. We get to Boo Saga, the Otherworld tournament with Grand Kai. Everyone knows that the Grand Kai is actually canon in the lore, but the Grand Kai that we see in the anime, even though he was created by Akira Toriyama, was not written by Akira Toriyama, which included Obilu and Paikuhan, aka Paikon in the English dub. They were just cooking. We get to the Great Saiyaman arc, which is trash. Everyone knows Great Saiyaman arc is trash. Don't even argue with me. That shit is trash. I just rewatched it. It's fucking garbage. Once we get to the Boo arc, that's when we get to where everyone loves Vegeta. Chris Sabat as Vegeta in English is fucking godlike. Look, David just won. I'm gonna update the score. Look.
There weren't even 8 people. How can it be top 8?
Look. Willy is infuriated at me because I was talking about Dragon Ball the whole time.